Good morning. So this morning you will need your blocks, your mat, and your weights. And we'll begin class. Okay, so feet firmly on the floor. You can close your eyes if you choose. And begin by just noticing that breath, all four corners of your feet on the ground. Kathy sent me a really lovely thing from an article about meditation and how we always think that we have to have long periods of meditation in order to quiet ourselves. And I will send out the article to you, but it was a person, I believe, from Berkeley. And they talked about how even just how we touch our heart, touch our belly, maybe touch some part of our body. And then when we do this with our fingers, touching the index with our thumb, that is a part of self-care and touch. And how when you take, they said 20 seconds to do it, you can make a difference. That is self-care for you. So choose where you want. I mean, if you want to try the mantra hands where you take and make a little circle and just hold that and find your breath, or if you want to put your hand on your heart, that's fine. We do it longer than 20 seconds, but if there's something going on in your day, maybe some stress that has occurred, something you can't let go of, trauma, try this. Just remember 20 seconds of just self-care for you. Quieting yourself, finding your breath. And let's start by, as you breathe in, feel that at the base of your pelvis, all the way up through your diaphragm, through the apical part of our lungs, which are the higher areas, yes. And then exhale just a little bit longer with your exhale. So finding your place in quiet, and all quiet for just a couple breaths here. Maybe after those 3 to 4 breaths, you feel a little bit different with your heartbeat, your breathing, maybe your muscles have relaxed. Let's start with our big 6, and you remember them. So above the collarbone, hopefully you can see, this is our number 1 point, massaging, opening up that lymphatic system. You can tap, tap, tap if you want, above that collarbone, right at the collarbone, opening up those big trunks, they call them, of our lymphatic system. And then when you're ready, go behind the ears, gentle massage behind the ears. You feel kind of that bone behind there, be gentle with that. Then if you want to come all the way down to the collarbone, as if you're using your paintbrush hands to drain the lymphatic, clears the fog out of your brain, helps with sinuses, maybe headaches. And yes, there are different points you can do on the face and head. This is opening up one of the big 6 lymphatics of our body. And then number 3 is under our arm, the pectoralis muscle, and under the axilla, right at the axilla, and then massaging, and then tap, tap, tap down the side. On the other side. So opening up. Good for this time of year, when all the viruses are rearing their little heads. Want to stay healthy. So if you can, 3 to 4 times a day, it's okay. And then number 4 is our belly. You can really get in there in our deep organs, going around, helping our digestion, our liver, right side over to our tummy, spleen, pancreas, down into the colon and intestine. Helping, if you have bloat, any bloating, it helps with that. And then come down to the inguinal area, so right where the legs meet the pelvis. And just a gentle massage right there at the edge of where that meeting is. You may or may not feel tingling. You've done it enough now, several weeks, where maybe you start to notice circulation and tingling. And then come down behind your knees, popliteal area, and maybe move your toes, your feet, get that going. The muscles help our lymphatic, but this also helps unblock those areas. And then we're going to do something at the end that Anne always forgets, and that's rebounding. So you can stand by the side of your chair when we stand up if you want, or you can just stand in front of your chair and you're just going to bounce. Soft knees, just let your body go, rebounding for about a minute just to get those fluids going, get the sense of it. You can swing your arms, you can turn your body if you want, just getting all those muscles going, bouncing softly, rebound. It's just some energy. And maybe you choose to do your joy point, which is right at the sternum where our thymus lies beneath that as we rebound up and down, giving us energy. Don't forget that point as well. Good. Okay, let's have a seat. We're going to go through our articulation with our different joints, and we're going to drop our chin and just gently move our head around. Just feeling one way. Good, about 3 circles, nice and gentle. Maybe you're going to hear some crunch, crunch, and then turn the other way. Back of the neck is stretching out, moving through that cervical spine. Good. Now let's start by moving our shoulders in big movements. And I'm going to start by going backwards, whichever way you choose. Just allowing that shoulder to feel fluidity and then change direction. Maybe you feel the shoulder blades come away from the spine and toward the spine. Talk about retraction and protraction. Nice job. Then we're going to take our hands out in front of us and we're going to work our thoracic area, middle of our spine, twisting, going from side to side, allowing our triple S, our skull, our spine, our sacrum to be in alignment. And maybe you go up, stretching out all the way to the base of the pelvis and then back down, and up, and back down. and maybe up to the right, and maybe down to the left. So feel that in that lower back, and up to the right, and back down to the left, and then up to the right, or up to the left, and down to the right, sorry. Up to the left. Up. Down. Open up. Without arching that back, lift up from the pelvis. Now we're going to twist from the waist. Feel that in your lower back. Come to center. Twist all the way through. Feel the difference with what that does with your shoulder blade all the way to the base of that sacrum. Nice job. Hands down. And we're going to work on our feet and legs. So I'm flexing those, and we're working at our knees as we go, and then we'll come back to our hips in a minute. So it's easy to do this in the chair. Maybe you take a little circle with your feet. Just be curious. You feel like you're at the side of a pool. You're flowing through those feet, allowing toes to come open. Different ways with our ankle, our inversion, our eversion, where we take the soles as if they're facing each other. Inversion is toe down to the floor. Hips are rotating a bit when we do this. Strong ankles. Nice job. Okay, let's stand up. Let's go to our chair and let's work just some hips. So this is basically just stretching, moving our hips. I've got my hand on my hip, and we're going to do the circle again, where we open up and allow that hip to just move 3 to 4 times doing this, and then change direction. Nice job. That's about 4. Now bring the knee up and then bring it back. Try to stretch that psoas out, that lower back. You feel it in the glute, and then come back up without bending over too much. Really stretch that behind you. You feel that in your hamstring in the back of that leg. Breathing as you do. Nice job. Good. Okay, now to the other side. And I'm going to turn this way, you guys, so that you can see me on the tape. But circle that opposite knee one way, and then the other way. Ready? Bring that knee up and back. Doesn't have to be high. Up and back. If you're pointing the toe behind you, up and back. Up and back. One more time. Nice job. Good. Okay. Let's come to our goddess position. So feet out at a 45-degree angle. You can have soft knees if you choose. Let's come up into our T arms, our goalpost arms. Let's turn to our left. Feel that shoulder blade come to the spine, opening up. Come to center, all the way to the right. Feel the twist in that waist. Come to center. To the left. Center, breathing through it. right? Maybe you feel the difference in your knee when you do this. Come to center. Gripping the toes, come to left. Come to center. Come to right. Nice. Now come to center. And as if you're squatting down, we're going to come down a bit. We're going to go up to our left. Your left. Okay. Up to our right. Up to our left. They'll never know. Walk down a little, soft knees, up to the other side. And squat down, and then just come straight up. Now, can you grip your hands, and as we do with our weights, can you keep your elbows at your ears and come behind you, and maybe squat down just a little bit, soft knees, kind, trying to keep that skull, spine, sacrum in alignment, and then come back up. Nice, try it one more time. Deep breath, lower, soft knees. Nice job. A lot easier without weights, isn't it? Okay, hands to your side horizontally. Let's do tiny circles forward. Arms are down. And then we're going to switch it up. Still soft knees, so watch your posture. I'm going to turn my palms up and I'm going to go backwards and have a little bit bigger circle. Nice. Now I'm going to drop my left arm to the side. My right arm is going to reach up and over and stretch. Back down. Right arm comes to the side. Left arm reaches up out of that pelvis and over. Nice job. And one more time. Left arm comes down, right arm up, reaching up and over. Down, reaching up on the other side. And reach, breathe, feels so good. Nice. Now just let those arms swing. Okay, let's come back. Let's take our weights. Circulated through a lot of places, and let's just move through our arm. Turn my chair this way because you guys know it. And let's start out with our servers when you're ready. So elbows at side, reaching out. Strong core, breathing. So your palms are up. It's as if you have a tray in your hands. You're just reaching out, serving that to them, depending on how high your tray or heavy your tray is. Back, shake out your arms. Let's do our olive oil one where our arms are straight out. We have a bottle of olive oil and we're pouring it on our salad. Try to keep your neck out of it. So if you need to do some turns with your head, circles, pour that olive oil. You can do soft elbows if it starts to bother. Breathing. Choose. How long? Pouring. Stopping. Stabilizing that shoulder joint. More time. Nice job. And shake that out. Let's go overhead. So I am going to face my palms towards you and up. And slowly with control down and up and control. Through your breath. Core is stabilizing. One more time. When we get to the top, hold, and if you can safely cross your weights, keep your elbows near your ears and drop back down without arching your back. Slowly and with control. A little tricep dip. For your breath. And one last one. Nice job. Shake that out. Let's do our V-ups the next time. So elbows at the side, let your elbow lead. Up. Doesn't even have to be that high. Just pushing up with that lower elbow into a V. Allowing your elbows to draw a straight line from your side out. More time. Nice job. Let's do our suitcase. So come out into a goalpost. Try not to arch the back. Close and open. Breathing as you do. Very controlled movements. Strong core. Feeling that pectoralis muscle open and constrict. Contract. More times. Nice job. Okay, how about our Berkeley breaststroke? So we're going to skim the water with this. We're going to reach out, keeping our core strong, opening up, pulling back. One more. Get anything? Okay. So we can set those weights down. Grab. Oh, yes, thank you, Lori. Our triceps. Palms facing. You can lean forward if you choose, but keep that triple S in alignment and kick back with control, no swinging. If you're just pushing through, how about chocolate pudding? Keep the breathing going. Couple more. Okay, I'm gonna turn my palms up at the back and pulse. You can do as fast or as slow, but try to keep it controlled. I will watch the time. Strong core. Where's your head? Where's your spine? Where's your sacrum? Three, two, one, and now drop the weights. Okay, good. Okay, let's get our block between our legs, our knees, and push in all four corners of the feet, and we're gonna flow through, engage the glutes, push into that block and slowly rise. Feel the stretch, feel the strength, feel the equal weight on both feet. And then come back, bum to the back of the wall, lift your toes. Nice job. And you swing your arms behind you. Still feel that balance. Swing them out in front. Come to prayer. Deep breath. Equal weight on both feet. Let's turn to your right. Up to center. Turn to your left. Do you feel the difference in the way you're pushing into that block? Protecting those knees. Come to center. Come back up. Nice job. Now we're going to come back with our arms as we sit almost to the chair. Try to get as close to the chair without sitting. Push into that block to protect your knees. And up. Nice job. Back down again. Arms come behind. Lift up the toes. Where's the weight? Pushing into the block to protect those knees. About an inch away from the chair. And then come back up. Nice job. Let's circle those arms. Allow those shoulders to just let go. Forward. Nice. Now, as we float back, let's sit near the chair. Getting ready to dive. Now, our toes come to the edge of that starting block. Whoosh up. Nice job. Dive into the water. Now we're going to come back and sit in the chair. Slowly, without flopping. Bum finds the chair. Nice job. Okay, let's do blocks out in front. You can do any height that you choose. And we're going to stand up, widen our stance. Soft knees again. You can choose whichever way you want to go. We're going to pick up our block. So arms can be out at the side, soft knee bend, pick up a block. Other side, pick up the block. Other side, drop the block. So connect with your breath as you choose how fast or how slow you do this. Working our abs, feel it on the inside of your thighs, yes. Bending knees softly, gently. Nice. We lower that block this time. Opposite. Opposite shoulder. Nice job. Okay, now let's place them both down. Come back up. And let's come to the back of our chair. Okay, step your right foot back. My right heel is up. You can place the right heel down if you want a little more stability, but push up from that chair, neutral pelvis, lift your arms. Finding equal weight. It's okay to put that heel down if you choose. This is a balance pose as well. But remember that bamboo pull. Down through the head, all the way straight through your body. Nice job. Holding. Feeling which muscles you're using to balance, to keep steady. Maybe your focus is on a place 6 to 8 feet in front of you. Nice job. Hands to chair. Step the left foot back with the right. Thumb to the back of the wall. You can softly bend those knees. Come into a forward downward dog. Don't drop the head. The ears are in line with the elbows and stretch out those shoulders. Good. Right arm comes out horizontally and let's thread the needle. Be gentle. Maybe just let those knees soften and gently rock with it. Feeling that shoulder blade move. Gently, maybe you open up a little bit wider as you come up. Just listen to your body and be curious. Nice job. A couple more times. And then right hand to the chair, left arm comes out horizontally. Thread the needle on that side. Maybe you open up and twist your hips a little bit. Just listen to your body. What does it need right now? Body that you're in this minute. You're pedaling your legs. You open up, allowing that shoulder, different movement. Couple more times. Left hand on the chair. Step the right foot forward. You can come up on your left toes if you choose, or you can just keep that left heel down. My right knee is bent, arms come up. Balance again. Find your focus point. Strong and steady, strong core. Nothing's going to move you. Find your breath. Nice job. Hands to the chair. Step your right foot back with your left. Push that thumb to the back of the wall and then come into your downward dog on your chair, stretching out those shoulders, maybe pedaling the feet, allowing those knees to bend, feeling a little stretch in that lower back, yes? Ooh. Okay, bring your left foot forward, and then we're gonna face this way. So my outside foot is forward. My knee is bent. My inside foot is a little equal with the chair. My heel is down on the inside. So find equal weight with both feet and lift your arms. If you choose, you can bring that inside hand to the chair. I'm going to lean my weight on the outside foot, lifting that inside foot up. Doesn't have to be high. I'm gonna bend or dorsiflex that inside foot, lifting that outside arm, and then choose where you place that hand on the inside. You want it on your hip? You want it on the chair? Gripping the mat with that outside foot. Find your drishti or your focal point. Wobble is okay. You're creating brain pathways. Come back down. Nice job. Okay, let's do it again. So you can start with your hand on the chair. Weight out to the outside of the foot, lifting up that outside arm. Inside foot comes up, and then choose where you want that inside hand. Find your focus point. Maybe your hands meet out in front of you. You can bend or straighten that inside foot. Find your breath. Strong core. Bring both hands back if you chose to meet the near, and the leg comes down. Nice. So other side, we can face the other way. The inside foot. Back. 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 I'll say, did I do that right? Yes. I think I'm doing the same thing. Okay, inside foot is back, outside knee is bent. Find your focus point first. Reaching out with your arm up in the air. And bend that inside foot as you lift it. Hand can stay on the chair. Inside hand can come to the hip. Find your breath, find your core. Toes are gripping that mat, you're finding your breath. And come back. Good job. Nice deep breath. Again, you can start on the chair. Put your weight on the outside foot. A little bit bend in the knee. Soft. Reach your outside arm up. Inside foot comes up. And then choose what you do with that inside hand. Does it greet your hip? Does it come to meet the outside? And finding your focus point. Strong core, connecting with your breath. Toes are gripping that mat and finding that focus. Arms back, chose to bring them together and put there. Nice job. Okay, let's do a little stretch with that hip, both sides. So I'm going to take my left foot, put that down, my right foot is going to be over the left knee as I bend into that hip. You can sit down into it, or you can cross your legs if that's easier. Maybe sit like that, whatever you feel for that stretch. Just listen to your body. Don't overdo. If you come to a point, you can breathe there, but don't try to push through it. And then come back down. Maybe circle that foot both ways. And then stand on your right foot. Left foot comes over the right knee. Sitting back into that, stretching out that hip. Breathing. Allowing the muscles to release. ready, circle that foot. We shake out the leg. Circle the foot the other way. Nice job. All right, let's try our tree pose. So doing it with the block, I'm gonna stand on my right foot. I'm gonna put the block on the inside. Some people like to do it on the mat. Some people like to do it next to the wall. Some people like to do it just on the carpet. So whatever feels good to you. I'm gonna place the block on the inside. My left knee is gonna come up and I'm gonna open that, externally rotate that, and the toe's gonna come to the block. Find a place on the ground that your eyes focus. And when you're ready, hand comes off chair and choose what you do with your arms. Wobble is good. Maybe you try to get yourself off balance and find your way back. I'm going to have us try something different here too with our hands. So our left leg is out. Let's take our right arm, cross it with our left. So it comes over the left inside of the elbow, and eagle arms. Lifting up away from our face, feeling that stretch of the shoulders, breathing as you do. Peeking through your arms because I can't, they're blocking my focus. Opening up those eagle arms and flapping them up and down, allowing a stretch, still maintaining your balance. Nice flow. Just be curious with what your hands and your arms do. Maybe do a circle 8 with your arms. Nice job. When you're ready, don't fall out of this pose. Just gently and with control, bring your foot down. And shake out that leg that held you. And let's stand on our left. So the block can be on the inside, or maybe you choose not to use a block. Maybe you put your foot on your calf or your thigh. So find your focus point where you start. You can start with hand on chair, bring the right knee up and out. Find your steadying point. And then choose where you want your hands to be and your arms. Balance. One side may be a little bit more challenging than the other. Sure your core is strong and supporting you. Finding your breath. Painting a picture. You're riding a surfboard in the waves. Take your left elbow and cross it over your right. Way up from your face. Breathing. Putting those eagle arms, flapping, allowing the wobble, floating through the air. Choose what you do with your hands and your arms. Making yourself come off balance and finding your way back. And when you're ready with control, bring that leg back down, the foot. Circle that foot that was holding you, maybe shake it out. One way, another way. Nice job. Okay, we have a few minutes, so let's try our Niagara Falls. We're going to face this way. So my right foot is going to be behind. My left foot is going to be in front. So my left heel finds my right great toe. Find a place on either the wall or the floor in front of you. Let's equal balance the weight on both feet. So maybe rock back and forth to find the weight, soft knees. And when you're ready, take your balancing pull. Nice deep breath. Keep your focus. Begin to walk on that steel cord that supports you without looking. The heel finds the toe and walk forward at whatever pace you choose. With control, with breath, strong. When you reach a point, see that little guy with the red flag in the boat down below. Thunderstorms coming. Stop. Continue your focus and then distribute the weight as you go backwards. Keeping that balancing pull. So the front toe is going to find the heel. You're going to walk backwards on your steel cord. Slowly, gracefully. The wind is blowing. Nice job. And then take a little bow. Got lots of people watching you down below. Let's just take our hand to the chair and let's just do our hula hoop stretch. Just kind of forward and backward, feeling through the end movement of where those hips take us. And then the other way, soft knees, gently, gently. Nice job. Come back to our chair. Oh. I do just a little bit more abdomen work today. We've got a few more minutes and then we're going to do our stretch out with our arms. So if you want to bring your feet out in front of you, you can. And then take your hands to the chair. We're going to do some little tiny sit-ups. If you want to keep your knees down, that's okay. So it can look like this and come a little bit forward. If it feels like it's straining your back, stop there. Engage as you make minute little movements forward. Do you feel that in lower ab? Yes. So the more you take your legs out of it, the more your abdomen works. But don't strain that lower back. Just get to a point where you feel it. I love what Carol's doing, where she's coming forward like this. Even taking the arms out. If you feel like you're balanced and you're safe in your chair. Okay. Now, come up. If you want to put knees down, you can. I'm going to keep my legs up and I'm going to twist one way. Coming center. And the other way. Coming center. We're genies in a bottle. That's what I feel. Twist. You feel that in your abdomen. If you want to try it and see what it feels like with your knees down, maybe you get a little bit further, maybe you feel a little bit more stable. Whatever works for you. But listen to that lower back. You want your abdomen to be doing the work, okay? Couple more times. You feel that in the shoulder, stretching that shoulder. Nice job. Good. Take your left thigh on the chair, hold onto the chair, and then 90 degrees with that right knee. If you choose to go a little bit further, if you've been doing it a little more, if you want a little more stretch, that's fine too. And just hold. Feel the stretch there, so it can look like this. But I want you to listen to your body. Be aware of where your pelvis is too. Don't jut it too forward. Try to keep it in alignment with your spine, your skull above it. Good. The stretch. Nice job. Now we're going to do something a little different. Hold on to the chair. Take that right leg and cross it. And then move your body over a little bit. So you feel a little bit of a stretch. You're kind of going back and forth. Feel it in the back, lower back. Just a tiny stretch. Feels good. And then bring your right thigh to the chair. And then choose to put your left knee down as you hold on. Choosing how much stretch you want. Still, you've got that bamboo pole all the way up. Nice and strong, stable. You can reach your hand up like I do if you want. Choosing to get a little more stretch, but make sure that pelvis. So what I'm doing is I'm pushing on the top of my foot down and coming up. That lovely stretch we love on our feet. Good. And when you're ready, take that left leg and cross it with the right and move over. So do you feel that just a tiny bit of a stretch as you move over on the chair? Feel it in the lower back? Not so much. You're probably very loose. Good. Okay. All right. So feet on the floor. Let's take our left hand and pull our right fingers back. So straight arm all the way up to the shoulder, stretching that out. Some days you get more stretch than others. Breathing into that. Maybe take one finger and push it, pull it back. Feel the difference. Certain tendons as you do that. Sometimes if people have a lot of tightness, they can feel the difference. And then take and massage your thumb. Nice job. And then take your right hand and pull back on that left fingers, pulling back. And then choosing to just little by little pull one finger at a time if you want something a little bit different. Sometimes for people, you really feel it, and sometimes no, not so much. How many feel it? Okay, yeah. So just listen to your body. That's a really good one to do any time of day. And then massage that thumb, getting in there. We overwork our thumbs too much sometimes. Gardening, knitting, chopping, making sourdough bread. Living. Good. Okay. And let's finish with the way that we started, with taking our fingers with index and thumb together. And just place it on your body somewhere. Maybe it's your belly, maybe it's your heart. Close your eyes. Find your breath again. All four corners of the foot feet on the ground. Connect with your breath. Remembering that you have taken time to do your self-care. We're so good at reaching out to others and caring for them. Today, how can you be your best friend? How can you care for yourself? Bring your hands together in prayer, right at your sternum. Strong heart center. The light in me greets the light in each one of you. Namaste.